What's good, folks? It's Nightmare Frame here with two fun Helminth Excalibur builds. That's right, Excalibur and not Umbra. So you can do all of these builds with a base Excalibur and have a good time without having the problem of dealing with umbral polarities that can mess up modding. Then again, these builds are meant for fun, but can also be taken into long endurance runs. The focus of my builds and my way of modding isn't for everybody, and more in the mindset of doing a lot of damage and being evasive and able to survive in long missions. So the first build is for those who enjoy his Exalted blade and doing some reasonable insane damage. I replaced his first ability with Ensnare. I know the first ability has a lot of iframes, but I thought it would be better to have Ensnare on the first skill rather than the third, because Javelin is another great crowd control ability. So how this works is that you're going to use his Radio Blind to stun and blind enemies. This puts them in a dazed state where they're open to finishers and are susceptible to stealth multipliers. As soon as you stun them, drag them with Ensnare, apply those 10 stacks of viral and other status effects with a new core or any utility weapon of your choice, and finish them off with your gas and electric Exalted blade. The other reason for me not using Umbra is because of his sentience passive. Going into your operator will have Umbra gain sentience and attack on his own, but this also has you lose the use of his fourth ability, which can be pretty annoying, especially if you're using operator arcanes like Magus Anomaly going in and out of your Warframe to pull in enemies even closer. Alright, let's take a look at the build. It's very simple. A brief respite in the aura for that energy to shield conversion to help with shield gating, prime sure-footed for the 100% knockdown and stagger resistance, power strength with Umbral Intensify by itself, giving Chromatic Blade 79% status chance, which is more than enough since I'll be using gas and a primer. Primed continuity for the overall duration that helps with my crowd control abilities. Stretch is pretty much only for Ensnare since Excalibur has insane range on his second and third ability. Going to keep up decent energy regen with Equilibrium, Prime Flow, and Arcane Energize alongside the Panzer Vulpaphyla modded with the synth mods. I do have blue emissive colors on my Excalibur to give me bonus electric damage when using the Chromatic Blade augment. And now onto the Exalted blade. Yes, I know, prime pressure point and condition overload. It's disgusting. But the thing is, Exalted blade doesn't have good scaling, so this is a way to make it work. Alongside that, we have Smite mod for the multiplicative damage against the faction I'm up against. Crits, gas, simple, straightforward, and you're good to go. For added utility and energy regen, I'm using the Panzer Vulpaphyla, the synth mods, survivability, and utility, and you're good to go. Alright, now onto the second fun, deadly, and a resident sleeper build. This is the finisher one-shot combo using LOL, Baruch's second ability. Also, can we have a moment of silence for the 2 billion damage AoE nuke Mark for Death build? Ah, yes, good old days. Anyway, this is one pretty self-explanatory build. It's CC with more CC with another extra layer of CC with a massive side of damage. Everybody likes damage, right? So taking a look at the build, enemy radar in the aura, prime sure-footed in the Exilis, the range is at 175%, which gives his blind, javelin, and lull a radius of 43 meters. But you can go even higher by replacing auger reach with overextended, but that's not needed. Natural talent for the casting speed, which helps with the quick casts to avoid getting hit. Endless Lullaby basically has you trigger an AoE sleep debuff on enemies when you perform a finisher on a target affected by lull. It also grants you increased duration on the side. This has you keep enemies asleep for a really long time. And a little extra layer of survivability, I'm using Arcane Trickery to have me go invisible when I perform a finisher kill. And the weapon I'm using for this build has to be a hammer since they have the highest finisher damage. I'm going with the Fragor Prime. You can use whichever hammer you want, but this has a higher base crit chance, giving me those juicy red crits. I know everybody loves red crits, so basically another brain dead way to play Excalibur. But hey, some people enjoy these types of playstyles. Anyway, that has been it for me. I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Warframe content, streams, and so much more. Do refer to the description. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.
Support incoming.
Now all this build needs is shooting gallery to jam their guns. Right.
Oh god, this is such a stupid build. Tell me, how is this? There's no challenge here. Move, move, move. Where's the exit? Ah, I got stuck in a hole. Shut up. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. No.
Mr. Should I call you Mr.?